What up, y'all? kelzthagreat coming to you live and direct. Today we're going to be discussing Ethereum name service, aka ENS. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So what is ENS? All right, and I'm going to try to keep this thing brief, hopefully 10 to 15 minutes, and keep it real simple too. If I go too deep, I'm going to bring you back. Trust me. So just walk with me. So ENS is a decentralized naming service that is built on top of the Ethereum blockchain. Okay. The reason that's actually the reason that it has .eth at the end. All right. Just because it has .eth at the end, do not be mistaken. Do not think that this name is constrained to the Ethereum blockchain by any means. Okay, I have to say that at the very beginning of this video because many people are confused on this when they first get introduced and they think, oh, I'm only going to be able to receive ETH. I would rather go get something like a .crypto or something like that. Trust me, I'm not telling you what to do in this video. This is not me advising you in any way. But don't be deceived into thinking that this can only receive ETH. That is not the case. And I'm going to show you exactly what you could do with this thing in this video. All right. So it's going to be like real basic and it's going to be an introduction. All right. So with that being said, this is a decentralized naming service. So what that means is you're going to be able to create a human readable name that is going to be able to point to a contract, metadata, or a website, or your blockchain public address. Okay. So essentially, you could do a lot of things with this name. And I just want to break down what some of this stuff means real quick. Okay. So pretty much when you get into crypto, you create you a wallet, you get you some private keys, and based off of that private keys, you get these public keys, right? Which is a hash like this, boom, a wallet address that we use to send and receive crypto. All right. This is what people are seeing on the blockchain publicly. Now, what ENS does is it simplifies this hash right here, this account hash, this account address, and you can create something that's human readable, like kelzthagreat.eth. That's a lot easier than sitting up here and trying to type this out. Now I know we can copy and paste, but in some situations, you'll figure this out in your crypto, in your crypto walk. Sometimes you can't just copy and paste an address. It's different situations that may occur, where maybe you got to screenshot it and send it to a person or whatever. And in those circumstances, this is going to simplify your life, and it's going to make sure that the funds reach exactly where they need to go. All right. So you have this human legible name that you're creating with the ENS. All right. Now, I want you to understand that when you create this, you're never truly sending your crypto. If you're transacting with crypto to this name, you're never actually sending the crypto to this name. All right. I'll actually go into the app now, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean, and we'll break some things down. And hopefully, I'm hoping this, I could do this in a reasonable amount of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm already signed into MetaMask. I'm going to click go to app. Once I do that, I'm going to click connect up here in the upper left hand corner. MetaMask, You also have these options, but I prefer MetaMask. Boom. I'm going to click next, connect. All right. Now that I'm on here, I'm going to go to my account. And I'm just going to find my name, Kels the Great. And we're going to go over some things within this app. Okay. So this is how you would manage your names after you purchase them. And I'll do a whole separate video about purchasing. But I'm not gonna speak on that within this video. So first thing that you need to notice right here is the resolver. All right. Whenever you set up a name, you're gonna have these different things set up. But if you want to actually use this to do business and to send currencies to and to set records for, if you want to point this thing to a website and all of that good stuff, the first thing that you need to do is you need to set a resolver. Okay. I'm pretty sure that when you register a name now, it automatically sets this. In the past, we had to go to set and you would click use public resolver. All right. And then you're going to have to click save and you're going to have to pay a gas fee in order to set this resolver. Now, what this is doing is this is giving you pretty much a public, this is, resolving to ENS's public address. And so when you send any crypto to this name right here, what's going to happen is the crypto is going to go to this public resolver, and this resolver is going to look up Kels the Great. It's going to look up kelzthagreat.eth. And if somebody sent me Ethereum, it's going to find, okay, what Ethereum address is on record for kelzthagreat.eth. And what it's going to do is it's then going to, if I had this one set in the records, all right, which I do, set right here. It's after it looks this name up and finds this address, it's going to then send those funds over to this address. Okay. So the funds are not, you're not doing anything with this name. It's literally, how you say that? It's pretty much a name. It's within the name. ENS is a naming service. So it's pretty much looking up this name and then it's, pulling up the files that are connected to this name and it's doing what you asked it to do. Okay. So you're not creating like an Ethereum name or anything like that. That's why I felt it important to express this right now, because that's a mistake that I see people not really understanding, right? So I think I told you guys this thing can receive many different cryptos, right? We talked about that at the very beginning from Jump Street. So what you would do is once you set that public resolver, you're able to go in here and you're going to see this pop up. It's going to say add or edit record. And what you're going to be able to do is you can add your Bitcoin address. Okay, so if you have Bitcoin out here on a Atomic wallet or a Trust wallet or whatever, you could take that address, you could plug it in here. Once again, you can click save. You can pay the gas fee and you're going to update the blockchain. And now that address is going to be your Bitcoin record. And if you're sending Bitcoin to kelzthagreat.eth, then boom, it's going to do exactly the process that I just explained, where it looks up your Bitcoin address and it's going to send it straight to you within minutes. Okay. Some other things that you could add in here is, content, an email, a website. You could put a description in here, keywords. all your different social medias, and all that good stuff, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. So let's go back a step now. And we're going to say, like, what are some other use cases for this, right? So first of all, we already said, this right here, it's a decentralized naming service. So this is going to be a major part of your Web3 identity, all right? And pretty much this is going to be a universal username. I feel that that's the most important thing to understand about this is they're pretty much, ENS is leading us, down the road of no longer having to create a whole bunch of different email addresses and a whole bunch of different passwords for a whole bunch of different websites. Okay. So instead of going to Amazon, Target, Netflix, and all these different places and creating all these different accounts, essentially all you're going to have to do is connect your wallet, just like I just did with the ENS domains app. You guys see me log in real quick. I see us getting to the point where we're going to be able to do this with many different websites when mass adoption happens. We're going to be able to just connect straight to the website, and this will be our universal username across multiple platforms, okay? So just understand that moving forward, you can use this for all of your addresses. We went over that in great detail. Decentralized websites. So you can actually use this .eth name, all right, to create a website and upload it to IPFS, which is the Interplanetary Filing System. If you don't know what that is, look into it. It's essentially a decentralized filing system, kind of like uploading your stuff to the cloud, okay? And there's no centralized entity who could take your stuff down or dispose of it. Only the creator can take it down. This is very important to understand. So the website that you can create with this thing can be fully decentralized in nature, and nobody could take your content down except you. All right. So let me see. We'll pull up a website real quick from my guy Dylan. He's been building on these. And so we'll pull up oneup.eth.limo. All right. Oh snap. I messed that all up. Boom. We're going to type that in. There we go. All right. And as you can see, he got Super Mario running. I don't even know the controls for this joint. Hold that. Uh-oh. Okay. So we are on a decentralized website right now. And my guy has used it for Super Mario. All right. Now, once again, I don't want to make this video too long, but this is just like an example that he's done for the community to see how to build on these things, right? So shout out to my guy Dylan, aka Satoshi.testaccount.eth. If you need a website built, contact my dude on Twitter. He's the man for the job. All right. He's the man for the job. He'll do it right. Now, so that's an example of just, he's just showing you guys how you could build on these things. But it's just like any other website, all right? You could do whatever a DNS website, a traditional website can do. Matter of fact, we scroll down a little bit, you know, you can actually use your traditional website and you can integrate it into ENS. All right. So you could take that .com that you have and you can tell, you know, the ENS, you could contact ENS and let them know you want to integrate your .com into ENS. And the benefit in that is now you'll be able to receive crypto straight to your .com website, and it will kind of act like these .eth names where you can look it up in Ethereum's name service. Okay, that's pretty much the benefit. It is going to cost you some bread to do so, but it's a cool feature if you want to, you know, start moving forward with some of these things. So that's essentially a good introduction to ENS, and I'm just gonna leave it at that because I'm pretty sure we are probably running about 15 to 20 minutes at the moment. So that's it for this one. Appreciate y'all tuning in, and we're gonna keep going with this series where the rest of the videos should be shorter than this. All right, where we're gonna talk about different things, breaking down ENS, and yeah, I'll just say that we're gonna be breaking down all things ENS. All right, y'all. One love.